Hey, David Hinton, Brandon, Mississippi. Today's topic is what do you do when you just get totally stuck? Please subscribe to my channel. Got a lot of content here. I'm going to keep adding it. My specialty is guys in their 50s who are trying to branch out and start a home-based business that have never done it before, and how do they do it? That would include me. So I ought to be an expert at this, right? So what do you do when you run out of enthusiasm? As we talked about before in the Slight Edge, where Jeff Olson talks about slight edge integrity, and he mentions in particular doing something long after the mood that you committed to it has left. So when you get a little bit on the downside emotionally, maybe things are not just clicking on all cylinders like you knew it would, and like your sponsor told you that if you'll just do this, this, and this, that you will be earning that first $1,000 a month, and before you know it, you'll be making 5 and 6 figures a month if you'll just keep at it, but you're just not seeing the results. Of course, we've talked about getting on the slight edge, getting on the path, and staying there. But what do you do when you're on the path, but you're just not seeing it? It's just, do you double down? Well, that's one thing. Sure, don't quit. That's obvious. But my point today is about gratitude. It is a fact that if you concentrate on what things are going ill in your life, that tends to be what you see. Kind of like if you've ever decided on purchasing a certain item, maybe a car, and then all of a sudden every third car you see on the road is the one that you were looking at. Well, now it has come into your field of vision, into your consciousness. It was always there, but now you see it, right? Well, Joe Vitale tells a story. He was extremely down. I don't know if you know his story, but in the 1970s, he was literally homeless, living on the streets of Dallas, Texas. But he had always been someone who studied personal development. He had studied the gurus of his time, and one of the things they told him was you need to be grateful. And at the time, he could not figure out what to be grateful for, and he was struggling. He was like, I got nothing. I've got nothing. I'm on the street. I lost my car. Everything is awful. He was a writer, though, and he happened to have a pencil. Now, this is a pen, but just work with me on this. He said, I got a pencil. What can I be grateful for with this pencil? What can I do with it? I have it. What can I write with it? I can write a suicide note, or I could write the next great novel or personal development book. So he concentrated on that, and then he began to think of other things that, even as minute as they may have been at that time, he decided to concentrate on that he truly had, that he was grateful for. He had his health. He had some ability to get food, so he wasn't starving to death, but he was not where he wanted to be. But he began to concentrate on that he did have. So what do you have? What do I have that that we can be grateful for? As you can tell, I'm inside. So I'm one up on Joe Vitale from those years ago in Dallas. Okay? I have the ability with this smartphone to shoot a video to upload onto YouTube that someone in another town or around the corner from me, or someone in another country today or 5 years from now could possibly see. I may say something here today that could affect somebody's life for the positive in ways that I have no way of knowing today. That is something to be grateful for. Think about it. We live in a technological world where we can do things like this. I have a Kindle Fire that I can literally download books and audios where I can get as much personal development as I choose to do. I also have the ability to play crossword puzzles and solitaire. But you know what? Hey, I'm grateful for that. I also have the ability, of which I do, have the Bible app on there, and I have gone through, not only right now, but in the past couple of years, I have read the Bible in its entirety on that Kindle. Now going on, this will be my 3rd year to do it on the Kindle. I've read literally the entire Bible on that Kindle 3 times. That is something to be grateful for, because I'm filling my mind with things that are uplifting. I am grateful for being a person in good health with children. They're grown now, but they are well-adjusted children, all in on their way. One's graduated from college and has a great job in Nashville, Tennessee as an accountant. I've got one that's a senior in college that's going to be also moving into that field. And I've got a younger daughter who is going to be a registered nurse once she gets through with her school. I have a new love in my life that I honestly did not see coming, but has been one of the greatest surprises of my older life. April, I hope you get to see this. So she just heard me say that. So yes. So when things are not going well in your business, in your life, in your job, take the time to reflect on what you have. Take the time to be grateful. It will change your outlook. And I highly recommend that you actually write it down. Okay? Write it down in something similar to a bound journal. If you don't like, I like this because I can pick it up and I got it. I know I got it. If you like to archive it on your computer on the cloud to where you could get it from any device that you can connect to the internet with, I challenge you to do that. Take the time to be grateful. Take the time to be grateful. Well, that's all I had to say. My name's David Hinton. Connect with me here. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell. That way you'll get all my new video releases. If you'd like to contact me directly, email me at david.h.hinton@gmail.com. And remember, be grateful, even if it's just a pencil.